Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This homestand ends here for the Timberwolves as they get ready to hit the road. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And Edwards puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Towns, no luck. And the 76ers with possession. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Maxey. Embiid inside. He had 15 points last outing. And good that time.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And you look at Anthony Edwards. And GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now McDaniels following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Conley. Kept alive, Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Well, good with the triple. Back to McDaniel. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Harris. There's the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
That's on Jaden McDaniel.
At the line for the 76ers.
That free throw, no good.
Harris.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
Here's Edwards. Tries again. He lays it in.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break, Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Here's Reed. Back to Towns. Here's Edwards. Reed with it. Shoots from the baseline. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And that'll tie this game up. Here's Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Conley's shot is off. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
And Minnesota has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Reed gets the bucket. Reed got his second basket of the night.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Edwards with the stuff.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Maxey. It's good. Maxey's got his second bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Nine seconds left to play here in the first. Melton, no good. It's stolen by Milton. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by
the Philadelphia 76ers, 13. Wolves fans, you know
some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Here's Rivers. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to House. Now here's Harden. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, with his hard charging style, Harden has to be able to finish through contact, and he's learned how to do that with his skill and strength. It's no problem for him.
Embiid is at the elbow. And no good that time.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The 76ers lead it. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers. turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them. And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Prince's shot is good. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Back to McDaniel. And here's Rivers. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Here's Gobert. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Inside. Anderson outside.
76ers foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
74%, so-so. We probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Back to Milton. Pass to Maxey. Over Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Anthony Edwards. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for McDaniels. And McDaniels drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Right side Towns. Back to Anderson. Jacks up a three. And another three for Minnesota.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times. Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Edwards. It's intercepted.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pass to Maxey. Al Harden, covered by Conley. Here is Harden. Gobert with the defensive effort. McDaniels up top. It's Edwards on the wing. Now Conley. Lock at 6. For 3. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward. Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Embiid trying to break loose.
James
Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Embiid. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. 8 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate. There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Reed with it. Here's Noel. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers trail by 4. Maxey into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
For the tie. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Up and in from the low block. Reed's got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Buries it from 3-point range. Rivers has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Embiid. The shot misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Pass to Towns. Here's Noel. Rivers gets a wide open look. And again, it's Minnesota.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Harris. Here's Embiid. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Pass to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 14.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Here's Noel. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Niang. Good work there as it goes.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Now Prince. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Prince has got 5.
and perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because
the 76ers, 41.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Minnesota leading by 6. Anderson wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Melton. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota now the other way. And the rejection by Harrell. Anderson right side. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Prince. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
76ers ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Several teams changing it up here. Here's Harden. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Right side Towns. Rebound by the 76ers. Now here's Melton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Out to Conley. For 3, Edwards. Three-pointer. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Embiid is right there.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
It's Edwards on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Edwards drops them both. The 76ers trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Pass to Conley. Up the line, Minnesota. Anderson outside. And here's Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Embiid, no good.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
To the inside.
2 minutes remaining.
Gobert can't hit.
2 minutes.
The 76ers trail by 6. It's stolen by Edwards. It's to Gobert. Back to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns has got his first points of the night. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denial.
Outside Conley. Fires for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your
The 76ers trail by 10.
McDaniel.
Here's Harden. They get it again.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Here's McDaniels. Good, and his this goes to town.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
From a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Gobert with the block.
Philadelphia foul. Shake Milton. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
So he gets them both. Pass to Korkmaz. The shot, no good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.